Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ Nuki, your girl.
Sierra Nicole.
We're back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
Hey, we're back, man. We got 5 most mysterious and highly forbidden places on the planet.
I wonder what could be on here.
I wonder too, man. I know y'all wonder too as well. So with that being said, man, before we get into it, as always, check out the links in the description box down below. You already know where to go if you want to further support. Just always check down below. Try to do Denzel for the flow, right?
Did not.
Also, with that being said, salute to the comment of the day, man. We highly appreciate all our comments over here. So we always salute to a special comment that stuck out to us, man. So keep running them up. Also, make sure you hit the like on the video. We highly appreciate anytime you do hit the like.
Okay.
So, man, it's 5 most mysterious and highly forbidden places on the planet. Let's find out some interesting things today, y'all. Let's,
We all live in a relatively free world. We can travel to different places and explore the wonders this planet has to offer. But there are some places that are so mysterious and secretive that they are completely off limits to the public. Well, here are 5 places on Earth that are not only off limits to almost everybody, they are also shrouded in mystery and unexplained activity.
One gonna be Area 51. I already know. Area 51.
We're gonna see.
And these are just a handful of the ones we are aware of, because I've no doubt the most top secret places are so forbidden, none of us even know of their existence. Zitka, Russia. The former Soviet Union and modern-day Russia is known for its secrecy, and there are rumours of many hidden military bases dotted around the country. The most famous is Kapustin Yar, the former Soviet Union's rocket launch and development site that was established in 1946, and is thought to be the place where Sputnik 1 and 2 were launched from. This site employed so many scientists and technicians that a new town was developed to accommodate them, and for years everything was kept a secret, not appearing on maps and being off limits to anybody other than officials. But by 1962, the town had grown too big to hide and was officially declared a city. And since then, although still being used by workers, the site is no longer a secret, but what lies beneath it is. It's called Zitka and has been dubbed the Area 51. It's thought to be a highly secret 400-meter deep underground base beneath Kapustin Yar. Now, this place is so secretive that there is very little information about it, but it's said that the underground site houses crashed UFOs, along with claims that the Russians are working hard to develop superviruses that can target specific races of people, enabling the Russians to choose who they want to wipe out and who they want to live.
What?
All of this...
What? When was this?
When was this put out? 2016? Oh!
Shut up! Come on!
Information has come from apparent former employees. An interesting story from 1948, less than a year after the Roswell incident, tells of a radar operator who picked up an unidentified object, and a fighter pilot who reported he was being blinded by rays from a silver cigar-shaped craft. The pilot was ordered to engage with the craft, and after a dogfight between the two, both of them crashed to the ground. The pieces were then collected and apparently taken deep underground to Zitka. It's also been claimed that in the area where the UFO crashed, animals and humans became affected by strange energies, and cattle refused to graze there. But this is not the only UFO sighting here, there have been several over the years, and it's thought any UFO wreckage from surrounding areas is always transported and kept at Zitka. To date, the underground facility hasn't been confirmed, so given the little information we have available, what do you think is going on down there? Are the Russians creating superviruses and hiding proof of aliens, or is it all a conspiracy theory? Area 6. The unofficially named Area 6, the lesser-known neighbour of Area 51, is located in Yucca Flats, Nevada, and was used as an underground nuclear testing site from 1945 up until 1992. And similar to Area 51, it's all a big secret. What we know is, in 2005, a 5,000-foot runway was added, and recently Google Earth revealed a large hangar on the site along with several other smaller buildings. So what is going on at this base? While the site is run by the National Nuclear Security, who work with government agencies such as the Department of Defense and Homeland Security to develop counter-terrorism techniques. This includes tests on equipment designed to detect radioactive material that could be used by terrorists to make bombs. And also with the new runway in 2005, this indicates it's being used to test small unmanned flights such as Reaper drones, which is what the official reported purpose of the site is for. Much like Area 51, the airspace is controlled to prevent planes or satellites from being able to look at the site in any detail, and its remote location in the Nevada desert means tests can be conducted away from prying eyes. So although we can't...
So what if I decide to drive up? What y'all gonna do? Shoot at me?
I have no clue. I wouldn't.
Stop, bro. They probably will kill you, and no. Because if you notice, you out of range for anything like wireless. So you couldn't be on your phone. You couldn't be like sending no signal.
In the Nevada desert means tests can be conducted away from prying eyes. So although we kind of know what is going on there, or at least what has been announced, there is definitely tests and operations that are kept secret. And anybody thinking of getting close to the site will quickly find out how private and mysterious these operations are. North Sentinel Island. This next one is a bit different from the previous ones, but although it's different, it's equally, if not more, mysterious and forbidden. It's the North Sentinel Island, a tiny island situated in the Bay of Bengal, and what makes this place so unusual is the fact we know almost nothing about the tribe that lives there, and they will most likely kill anyone who trespasses, hence there being a 3-mile exclusion zone around the place to prevent this. The island is home to the Sentinelese people, an incredibly mysterious tribe that is thought to have been living in total isolation for over 60,000 years. And although a tsunami in 2004 is believed to have reduced the population, there is still thought to be anywhere from 50 to 400 Sentinelese people living there. And all attempts to study their culture and introduce them to our modern world has failed. With this, there are many stories of people entering the island and things do not end well. One of the first recorded encounters happened in 1896, after an escaped Indian convict washed onto the island and was found abandoned on the shore not long after, with his throat sliced and covered with arrow holes.
Whoa!
Wait a minute.
The fuck?
This is...
They straight up killed him.
I mean...
Any outsiders, they come for your... That's crazy.
In 1974, apparently a National Geographic director took an arrow to the leg when approaching their land. And in the 1980s, a battle took place after a shipwreck on the island. Armed salvagers tried invading to loot the cargo of the ship, and this ended with many Sentinelese being killed by the men. More recently, in 2006, 2 people were killed when they were illegally fishing for crabs, and one of their boats drifted onto the island during the night. They were killed, and when their bodies were attempted to be recovered by a helicopter, the tribe shot at it with arrows. One anthropologist did manage to make contact with the tribe after spending years trying to reassure them that he was not going to bring them harm. He managed to gather very little information about their way of life, as they speak a language that we do not recognize. But it is thought that they do not participate in cannibalism like some tribes. Since arrows and rocks have been fired at low-flying planes and helicopters that have attempted to drop food and other supplies to them, the government have abandoned all attempts to contact the Sentinelese people and have banned travel to their island. To date, they have been left to live how they choose, meaning the North Sentinelese Island is one of the most unexplored, mysterious, and of course, forbidden places on the planet.
Wow.
Dulce Underground Base. Dulce is a town located in the northern part of New Mexico near Colorado, and there is nothing unusual about the town itself, but for years it's been claimed that beneath the town is a secret underground military base, and there is even a theory that the deepest levels are under the control of aliens. As far back as 1947, it said a road was built in Dulce under the guise of a lumber company. No lumber was ever hauled, and not long after the road was destroyed, leaving many to think that it was a cover-up for the secret base. Then in 1979, businessman Paul Benwitz was convinced he was picking up electronic communications from an alien spacecraft, and after further investigations, he claims he discovered a secret underground base near the town of Dulce where these signals were coming from. His results excited the UFO community, and by 1990, well-known ufologist John Lear also claims he had proof the base existed, and the theories have been going on ever since. It's been reported the base was or still is comprised of several levels and accommodated aliens, genetic experiments, cryogenic storage, mind control studies, security and communications, and human staff housing. It was also claimed that there was a 125-mile underground shuttle that linked it to other security bases. In 1967, a government project called Gas Buggy conducted an underground nuclear detonation using 29 kilotons of TNT, 21 miles southwest of Dulce. The explosion created huge underground caverns all around the area of Dulce, along with miles of so-called natural tunnels, again promoting cover-up theories. The residents of Dulce frequently report military helicopters flying around their town, and have often seen strange lights hovering in the sky, as well as unexplained animal mutilations in the area, sightings of a Bigfoot-type creature along the nearby river, and even human abductions that many believe are linked to the base. So what is going on? It seems there is, or was, some strange activities happening in Dulce, but whether that was just
Something is happening.
Huh?
Because there's a whole town or location that just people can't.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of stuff going on.
I already know.
on. It seems there is, or was, some strange activities happening in Dulce, but whether that was just a secret military base or some kind of alien housing, who knows? What do you think?
I don't know.
Bohemian Grove. Bohemian Grove is a 2,700-acre site located in Montreal, California, and it's home to a very exclusive all-boys club that's been going on for over 100 years. The club has around 2,300 members and has included some of the most prominent men in the world, from Richard Nixon, Bill Clinton, the Bush family, CIA and FBI directors, celebrities and royalty, including the Queen Elizabeth of England, who was invited there for a visit in 1983, and former President Herbert Hoover, who once called it the greatest party on earth. The members apparently meet twice a year for a long weekend in May and for 17 days in mid-July, with each member staying in a log cabin. And although spouses and children of members are welcome, they must vacate the premises by 10 PM. So what exactly goes on there? Well, the official purpose is for people...
Honey? What they got going?
Because spouses and kids, but they's a grown men.
Honey?
Because the spouses and kids
Gotta
have to
be gone
leave
by
by 10 p.m.
10.
So what the hell y'all doing after 10? And when can they come back?
I don't care when they could come back. I want to know what...
Do they be tired? Because something has to happen after.
I want to know what's going on. I'm nosy.
to gather and share a passion for the outdoors, music and theatre, and draw inspiration from nature whilst discussing solutions to world problems. It's said the creation of the atomic bomb was talked about here in 1942. But there has long been speculation that bizarre practices are performed, such as the burning of a human-sized effigy called Care, in front of a 40-foot owl statue whilst dressed in red robes, members dressing up as women, and even apparently taking part in murder rituals. Now this all sounds hard to believe, but the controversial reporter Alex Jones and radio presenter Mike Hansen managed to sneak into the Grove in 2000 during a party and recorded this footage.
Once again this night, and in the flames that eat thine effigy, we shall read the sign, Midsummer sets us free. You shall burn me once again. Now but leave, Swain, which hither ye have brought from regions where I reign. Ye fools and priests, I spit upon your fire. Begone, dull care. Fire shall have its will of thee. Begone, dull care. And all the winds make merry with thy dust. Hail, fellowship's eternal flame. Once again, midsummer sets us free.
Pretty strange, it shows that there's definitely some unusual rituals going on at Bohemian Grove that the people do not want the public to know about. Now whether that's just the fact that the members want to have a bit of fun, get drunk and mess around out of the spotlight, or whether something more sinister is going on, like the blood rituals and such that the conspiracy theorists have suggested. One thing's for sure, it's still ongoing, and during every meeting the area is sealed off by helicopters, a private security force and armed guards. So what do you think, a harmless party with some unusual rituals being performed by the most powerful men in the world, or something much darker?
I see it, honey.
So from the mysterious...
Honey, I'm just gonna mind my business and we just go honey.
Let us know what y'all think about that last one. That last one was the.
I want to know more about the. I feel like I've heard about the ones on the island.
But there's multiple. There's multiple places like.
Yeah,
that.
I know, but I feel like I remember
that about that particular one.
That particular one.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It's multiple because it's some in Africa too.
Yeah,
it's a lot of them in Africa.
But this last one. My goodness, golly gee! Just gonna keep on moving on.
Y'all let us know what y'all think about that one in the comment section down below, because that could be a lot to talk about right there. So with that being said, we just gonna go ahead and move on from it, man. So with that being said, as always, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ Mickey. This is
Sierra Coast.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.